What up, chat? Oh, first one in is D-Mac. What up? Welcome, welcome. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I'm sitting with a cat on my lap, so I'm looking sitting kind of funny right now. All right, how's everybody doing? All right. Obviously, we're not playing Alphard today. We've played a lot of Alphard. We got some new decks to try out. I was looking at the Direful doll support because all the new support is on Cardfight Connect, and they got a lot of support. But that is not the what we're doing first. First, we're doing Zerith Phantom. I don't know why I blinked out on her name for a second. Also, guys, sorry, I've been kind of lacking on the content. Life has been kind of crazy. If any of you were here for my Sunday stream, you guys know what happened. And if you weren't, I'll fill you guys in a little bit. All right, so let's do Zerith first. Let's clear this out. So we got our starter. Is our grade 1? Yep. Oh, sweetie, you can try and get comfy. Sorry, guys, my cat's taking over. Obviously, we need to have 4 of these bad boys. We don't play this every turn, just like the Bear Kriya order. And then we need our Magic cards. I'm just getting the stuff we need to have out of the way first, and then we can figure out the rest after. Where are the orders? There we go. Oh, so here's the all. I guess we're gonna play the alternate art, right? I love the contrast between the two artworks. Healing a kid, healing an old lady. She's growing plants. She's growing a tree. She's running fast, and I don't know what the fuck she's doing in that one. Alright, moving on. Alright, so let's look at our Zerith support real quick. Well, actually, let's get our Sentinels out the way. Sentinel. Do I have any that fit the aesthetic? This one kind of does. And then, of course... Now, as far as our Dallas piece, we gotta see what the rest of the deck looks like first, and then we'll pick from there. Same with the trigger lineup. So let's get rid of this, and let's just go. Let's look at Zerith support. Can you guys hear me? Okay. What do I do? Oh, because I still have locked on Sentinels. All right. So this is our grade 1. All right, so let me read what Singha does. When this unit is placed on rearguard, if you have a Vanguard with Zerith and its card name, though the top 3 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card from among them, discard it, and shuffle the deck. If you have a Vanguard with Zerith and its card name, it gets 5,000 power. I wish it did a little more, so maybe we'll try a different grade 1. Yeah, audio's fine. What up, Anonymous? Okay, I think I said that right. I think the only reason we want to run it is because it's a Phantom unit. And I think with this, I don't know. Can we get away with not running running the Phantom unit? Because I mean, if that were the case, I would just play Philander. Though this is when it's placed from anywhere, where Philander's only when it's placed from hand. So I mean, let's see what else we got. If you have a grade 3 grade Vanguard with Zerith and its card name, 5,000 pop, 5,000 shield, meh. All right, this one I know is good. I remember this one I specifically looked at. When this unit is placed on rearguard, if you have a Vanguard with Zerith and its card name, Counterblast 1 with the same number of cards from the top of your deck as the number of your Phantom units. Choose a card from among them, put it into your hand. Choose it up to 1 Phantom or normal order from among them, put it into your drop. Shuffle the deck. When your grade 3 grade Vanguard with Phantom and its card name attacks, if you have a when your grade 3 When your grade 3 or greater Phantom attacks, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Zerith and its card name, this unit gets 5,000 power. Oh, so it gets 5k off the token too. Oh, well then. Yeah, this thing's a 4 of. Absolutely a 4 of. It's gets you a card to hand, it gets you a card into the drop, and it gains 10k power. This one's new. This one wasn't in the episode. If you have a grade 3 get a Vanguard with Zarathan's card name and this unit is placed on rear guard from drop, this unit gets 5,000 power. A little too specific, but okay. When this unit attacks, if you have a Vanguard with Zerith and its card name Energy Blast 2, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to one Crimson Moon card or one Magic one from discard it and shuffle the deck. If your Vanguard is grade 3 group. I say it's a good beat stick. Obviously we got Zerith Fantome herself, which we already loaded up. This card is beautiful. Your token cannot be okay. And this is our token, right? So we gotta put that in the toolbox. And we already have 4 of our orders. It's unfortunate this card doesn't do anything else because this card is gorgeous and I would love to play it, but now, so the only grade 1 Phantom unit we have is Sanya. So I think we unfortunately have to play this card, even though I know this card's very good. Because there's no other Phantom grade 1s we could play. Like, we could play this one. But it does get 5,000 shield even if you're at grade 2. So I mean there's that. This one only gets its power boost and shield boost if you're at grade 3. I guess we play it. I don't like it, but we play it. I feel like the deck's gonna have a pretty solid plus engine. At the very least, it's definitely gonna deck them like crazy. You're gonna get 3 drive checks a turn, even with your opponent at grade 2, so that's kind of nice. And we have the orders to help us dig for pieces and build a board. So I think as far as what Gallus piece goes, we're probably gonna go defensive. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna start off. We'll try this, and then if we need to change it, we'll change it. But what the fuck is it? I'm gonna try twin cast. All right. Let's get our triggers out the way real quick. I'm gonna go fronts for a little bit. See how the deck actually like does for the plus as far as the plus ending goes. Four, and then we just need our OT. All right, so we still have 8 slots left. 8 slots. Whoops. Let me do this. Just so I don't forget and accidentally save over my Alphard deck again. I had to rebuild my Alphard deck after that. It was annoying. Alright, so did Zoatia get a good grade 1? Boost if your rear guard was placed on your card's ability this turn, choose one of your opponent's vanguards, and that unit gets. And this unit gets plus 2,000 points for the either 2 of its grade. Mid. Counterblast 1, retire 2 of your other rear guards, draw a card. That's really bad. We do need our soul, right? Because this is a soul blast cost, not the counterblast cost. Besides the grade 1, do we soul blast for anything? Like, I know we soul blast for the grade 1 of the ride line, but oh, give me a second, guys. I gotta let my cat out. Okay, sweetie. She went into the door. She heard you and she wanted to come out. Then when I opened the door, she didn't want to come out. Silly cat. Ooh, stay. All right. So ideally, we want stuff that's gonna help us thin the deck. So Philander's probably a good choice if we don't have another Phantom grade 1 to play. Because I mean, we have the other grade 1, but it doesn't really help us get our game plan going. At least with Philander, even if we don't get the power boost off of the order, it still gives itself its 10k. So Philander's probably a good choice. I'll do 3 for now. Like I said, we're not playing Soul for anything. You can play this from your drop. Oh, okay. Her order costs soul. Okay, never mind. Cause I was gonna say we could play what's her face? Harvest Elf and just draw more cards off of that and use the soul for an early game. But not having soul for our Grand Magic would be bad. So let's yeah, we need our Crimson Moons. I'm stupid. No wonder we have so much extra space. Hold on. I totally forgot that we're playing a Phantom deck. Fucking moron. How'd y'all let me get away with that? Alright, also we need those, and we need our cyclers. Stoichia. There we go. Where's Lumina? There she is. Let's cut some cards. Now that I'm thinking about it, Philander's just objectively better than this, but this does give us a defensive option. I do like a defensive option. I guess we'll try we'll try with Sangya for now, and then we can try it with Zerith later. Not Zerith, Philander later. All right, there's our 50, and we're playing full Phantom. All right, I don't think we need anything else. I think we're good to go. Let's go try it out. Oh my god, did y'all hear that? Deck is invalid. Oh, I need 4 more cards. Wait, no. What the fuck? Oh, the gray one from the red line. Where is it? I thought I put it in. Let me make sure I didn't put a copy of it in the main deck by accident. I think we're good. All right. Yeah, we're good. All right. All right, let's go get a game. Let's see if this guy wants to play. You're up top, so you go first. Waiting for response. Okay, he kicked me. Chat, you know the drill. If you want to get a game in, let me know. All right, apparently nobody wants to play with me. Thought we were friends. All right. Mia, welcome. Do you expect this deck to be good? I don't know. I gotta play it. I'll give every deck a chance. I think the only deck I never played, but I want to, is the one that retires its own rear guards. The Dragon Empire deck, it like retires all of its own rear guards and all of its opponents. All right. Good. We can discard the order for a ride. Actually, this is actually a pretty solid hand. This unit attacks if you have a Vanguard Zerith and its card name, Energy Blast 2. Oh, I can do this at turn 2. All right. Ooh, and a Searcher. All right, this hand's good. This hand's real good. We're going second. We're going second. What are we playing against? Houndraiser? I know they got a new sport too. Yeah, that's fair. Work maybe later. What up, Chris? Welcome to the stream. All right. Oh no, it's Alden, which I still think is a slept on deck. All right, we'll get rid of Lamina. We will ride. So we got a lot of skills to go off. So first off, Lamina. Energy Blast 3. Search. Grab our Crimson Moon. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I don't know why I shuffled, because then we have grade 1 skill, Soul Blast 1, get all of our orders. So Starkling, Voxtel, and AX Lunas. Shuffle, 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 and then skill, draw a card. Oh, look, another one. I guess I should Crimson Moon now, right? Because we want to get 4 into the grave by turn 4. So let's go Crimson Moon. View top 5. Reveal another Crimson Moon. Get that to hand now. Shuffle. And get rid of this one. Alright. Then we're going to go Starkling. which is rest. Choose one of your units, it gets 5,000 power. So, bink. And then I might as well call Senya, right? Skill, view top 3. We'll discard Fantome and then shuffle, right? And then we'll go battle phase and swing. I mean, this deck has a lot of deck thin. A lot of deck thin. And in a game like Vanguard, that's a big deal. I think I did that turn pretty well, right? Alright, Fantome, when placed, if you have a Vanguard with Zerith and Skyrim, you can do this turn too. Look at the top set. Look at the same number of cards from the top of your deck as the number of Fantome units. Choose a card from among them, put it into your hand, choose up to one Fantome or normal order from among them, put it into your drop and shuffle the deck. Okay. And then if you're at grade 3, and attacks if you have grade 3 Vanguard. When you're grade 3 or greater Vanguard attacks. When you're grade 3 or greater Fantome attacks, not Vanguard. Okay. All good things, all good things. I think I'm gonna guard this. All right, we'll take the 1. It's weird that all the Fantome decks feel crippled in some way. Like they are designed to be weaker than the current meta. The rush is cool, especially when with the older support. Are you testing deep lands, Meredith, later? We already tested deep lands on like many occasions. I'm actually trying new support. I'm obviously trying this. We're gonna try new support for Direful Doll. And what was the other deck I'd put that we were gonna do try out? Oh, the Fiore deck, because we haven't tried that one out yet. We've played deep lands a few times on stream. We're gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna ride. As soon as this one gets an effect when it's rode upon, this one's gonna go off. Energy Blast 3 to search. Grab another Crimson Moon. So we have 1 Crimson Moon left in the deck. So we're almost good with our Fantome skill. When this unit is rode upon by a grade 3 Zerith and its card, search your deck for up to face up in your damage zone for up to 1 Grand Magic or Crimson Moon card. Put it into your drop. If you search your deck, shuffle your deck. So this guarantees you one. So we have our 4 Crimson Moons already. You can play. You can play 2 orders per turn, and they cannot be the same name. I get it. It's so that way you can play the Grand Magic and the Crimson Moon. I understand. Mean. All right. I think now's a good time to play Crimson Moon. No, I meant in the Magic deck since it's an orange for still. Ooh. I didn't think of that. Oh, you meant Meredith. I'm sorry. I thought you asked him about the Deep Lands deck, not the specific card. I forgot that Meredith is a Deep Lands card. Whoops. Let's click. View top 5. I'm clicking I'm doing all the misclicks. All right. So I can add Grand Magic. Grand Magic counts as a Crimson Moon. So I think I'm gonna add that now. That'll be our discard fodder for next turn. And we can play it. We can start playing it. We're gonna bring Sanya back. Let's go Voxel, which is rest it and draw a card. And we can't do that effect for the rest of the game. Now we want us to keep deck thinning, but we don't want to overcommit. So let's go. Do I want to use the Counter Blast one or the Energy Blast one? When this unit attacks, if you have a Vanguard with Zerith and its card, Energy Blast 2, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 Crimson Moon card or Grand Magic from among them, and shuffle the deck if you're it. Alright. I don't like this. Okay, this one's more specific. I like this less because we have already pulled out so many Crimson Moons out of the deck. But if I didn't get Energy Cycles, that would be better. Obviously, we can't use that right now, so let's do Fantome. Let's go Fantome, skill, Counter Blast. So we have 3 Phantoms. I should have called another one first. So we look at top 3. Add 1 Fantome and dump an order. Or okay, so view top 3. I should have held off on that. Reveal. We're gonna add that for the Persona ride. And we're gonna dump that just for deck then. And then shuffle, right? Yep. Alright, cool. Cool. We're gonna go battle phase. We're gonna go swing. I will say the deck feels like it's got a pretty solid plus engine, and the deck then is crazy. He got it with a fucking OT already. Oh, that feels good. That feels real good. But yeah, we could definitely try Meredith in this now. After this, because I don't know how I feel about this grade 2 yet. This NG Blast 2 grade 2, because it only checks the top 5 for Crimson Moon and a Grand Magic, which could be a problem. If you search your deck, shuffle your deck. If you put it from the damage zone, put from the damage zone. You can play 2 orders per turn, and you cannot play orders with the same name as an order you played this turn until end of turn. Okay. So next turn I can play Crimson Moon and Grand Magic. I understand. Basically, by turn 3, we want to be through our Grand Magic, through our Crimson Moons, because we can't Crimson Moon and Grand Magic at the same turn after turn 3. And it gives the effect to you, right? Bind this and your Vanguard gets all your Phantom units get plus 5,000 power. If you bind 3 or more, 10,000 instead of 5,000. That's a really good late game effect too. As for your comment about the Phantom units, it also kind of makes sense why they hit all of the major decks on the ban list before the Phantom units come out. But while I do agree that a lot of the Phantom decks feel kind of lackluster, Magnolia, I honestly think is going to break into the meta. It's got an amazing early game. It's got an amazing mid game. It's got defensive options. It's got superior call out the ass. It can search all its combo pieces. That's one deck I think is going to surprise people. And then Zorga, I think Zorga makes a good run once it gets the second wave of support, because that 5th attack makes a huge difference with that deck. Do I want to take 33? I'm gonna have to eat the Vanguard. He's gonna probably he's only getting 4 attacks. He doesn't have the grade 0 to make 5 attacks. The only way Alden makes 5 attacks turn 3 going first is with the grade 0. I'll take it. Hey, front. I would hope so. I mean, we decked in like a madman. I can guard with this for 2 to pass. Because how much counterblast do I even need? I need a counterblast from my Vanguard. If I want to use another Font I would need another counterblast. This is a Soul Blast. I do have a Font in the grave, right? Because I can bring it back. Or I can use this to try and dig, but this doesn't get me a card to hand. So yeah, maybe Fontain's better. He's got 2 more attacks. I can guard this and block and take one of the other 2 attacks. Especially since he didn't get a crit. 23. I can guard with this 5. I'll take it. Look at that. And we heal. And we've already got 3 triggers in the grave. And you know what? It's not even odd that I'm hitting a bunch of damage triggers, because of the fact that we decked in so much already. How do you feel about the new support cards today that were revealed in today's stream? It's mostly curious on the Kyrie and Nanoclear support. I glanced at them. I didn't actually read them. We're gonna let Fonjin die. All right, let's do some cool guy stuff. Let's get rid of Guild, since we can play it from the drop. And then we're gonna ride, and then skill. Search up to 1 Grand Magic or 1 Crimson Moon card, put it into your drop. So we can just grab our last Crimson Moon out straight out of deck. That is bonkers to me. Since the Barricade support feels a bit whatever in comparison. I didn't really see them. All I saw was the Welstra card. I'll look at them in a second. All right, so we can play 2 orders this turn. So let's start off with our Crimson Moon. So now we're digging for Phantom units. Fontjin is perfect. We'll put Fontjin over here. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. We'll do Fontjin's skill. Counterblast 1. View top 3 again. Do I want to do it on this one, or I'm going to call another one, aren't I? You know what? I'm gonna use the skill yet. We're gonna do our Vanguard skill. So we're gonna get our token. Bang. Then we're gonna call Sangya from hand, skill, look at top 3. Choose up to 1 card. That's nuts that we could just pick anything. Buy Twin Cast. But again, that could have been a Philander too. And we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We already have 15 cards engraved. Philander would already have his 10k. Then we're going to activate the order from drop. Bind it, Soul Blast 1. And... oh wait, no, not yet. Wrong one. I'm doing it wrong. I want to use this first. Rest this, call the dude from the drop. It doesn't get its effect. That's why we want to use Fontaine first. Idiot. Okay, so I fucked up a little bit. All right, now we'll do the order. Now we'll do this. Bang. Soul Blast. All right, everything gets 5k. So 5k, 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 5k. All right, now we're going to battle phase. No, we're not. We're going to swing from the back row here. And then skill. These guys gain 5k. 1 drive. All right, 1 drive. Critical. We'll give the crit here. And the power to the Vanguard, since the Vanguard's our weakest column. Yeah, Blitz grade 1 is pretty good. It comes off more as for Welsh in all honesty. Yeah, I know. All right, then we're going to go swing. And then skill. These guys gain another 5k. Man, this shit hits numbers. All right, twin drive. First check. Nothing. Second check. Nothing. You know what? I'm not even mad about it because we hit so many fucking triggers. And then we're going to go 38 to Vanguard. Big boy numbers. Then I'm gonna go at this guy because I don't want the guard restrict. All right. I'm not gonna lie, it feels fucking crazy. The drive checks feel so impactful in this deck because you're deck thinning so hard. I'm sure I would have liked this grade 2 better if I didn't already open up with one of the orders and rip into 2 Crimson Moon Searchers. So I don't know if I want to hate on this card, but we'll see. I also don't know. So now I remember why I don't know about Meredith. It's because this deck has no soul charge, and we do need our soul for our Grand Magic order. So I don't know. I got to be real careful with the soul. You know what I mean? But it's mostly just for turn 2. I don't know. I got to think about it more. Oh, let me adjust. Oh, hey, it's the Valkyrian preview. Is it really? Oh, you're talking about this deck. Oh, right. Okay. 30k. All right, you played another one. I'm gonna do my Phantom token now. It retires. I gain 10k, and then I'll do a double intercept. Is it 30? Okay. Is it 30k or 40k? How much was it? Okay, I'll go fuck myself since apparently you're rude. 38k, I'll guard that for 43. I want to get these critical triggers into the grave. Even if I take a shitload of damage, I can still send the 1 heal I got back. Philander is the only non-archetypal card you should play. I agree. I was saying to take out Sangya for Philander. Also, good to catch a stream this time since I kept accidentally missing the last few. No worries, Imagine. I'm glad you're here. When this card is placed on rear guard or guardian circle, if you have a great 3 greater Vanguard Alden, it gets 5k power, 5k shield. If it's placed on a rear guard by an ability of your great 3 greater Vanguard with Alden, it gets an additional 5k power. That's fine. How's Zerith so far? This is our first game, Droob. It actually feels pretty strong. The deck then is crazy. Oh, that hurts. That hurts more. But the damage trigger is about to go dummy. Watch. Shit. All right, we got one. He's gonna swing with the 60k first. We're gonna take that one, and then we're gonna block the 40k. Or he's gonna swing with the 40k first. So it'll be the same guard if we get a damage trigger. If we don't get a damage trigger, we're fucked. So we got 38. Shield plus 5, that's 48. And then 53. Easy peasy. And then we'll take this one. Damn, where are my PGs at? All that deck, then I see no PG. There they are. All in a row. Better than Beru Kriya? I do not know yet. This is our first game with it, guys. First game. All right. Persona Ride. 10k power. No, Bear is better, but I like the disc deck more. All right, so we'll go main phase. Skill, Counterblast 1, call our token back. We're going to go skill of Alex Lunas. We're going to call Fontjin, and then from hand, we'll call this guy. I also just realized I have 3 of my orders in hand. And we're going to go skill of the order. Plus 5k here. Plus 5k to everything. And then we're going to go Phantom skill. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to go bottom deck, bottom deck, bottom deck. Actually, I'm actually going to take that one out. I'm going to bottom deck the front trigger and the heel trigger. I'm going to shuffle. So I just sent 4 triggers back to deck. 2 crits, a front, and a heel. Alright. So remind me what you got. When this unit attacks, if you have a Vanguard with Zerith and its card name, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 Crimson Moon card or Grand Magic. If your Vanguard is Great 3 or greater, it gets 5,000 power to land of battle. If you have a Great 3 or greater Vanguard with Zerith and its card name, and this unit was placed on rear guard from the drop this turn. Fuck off. I didn't realize I should have read that. That's fine. Fontjin's better anyway. Alright, we'll go battle phase. We're gonna go swing. Oh, hold on. Swing. Skill, power plus 5. Alright, so 33. That's obviously no pass. 1 drive check. Bang, heel trigger. We knew that. We kind of knew that was coming, so bink. We'll give the 10k here. Now we'll get. He's gonna part of PG the Vanguard. What did I just do? Oh my god, I hate myself sometimes. And then we're gonna give the trigger power here. All right, now we're gonna go swing. He's gonna have to guard this. Hey guys, hope everyone's doing great. Big fan of your channel, man. Keep it up. Hey, Cardfight Chris, welcome to the stream. All right, here we go. 1, 2. Shit, I'm dead. I have no shield value. Well, let's see if my rear guards. This is missing 5k. Can put the work in. All right, and then swing. Is it okay if I join a match? I'm kind of new, of course. He needs another 10k. Or that, because that gets a 5k shield. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me catch up on the chat 'cause I think I missed some. I'm not so. Do I have no idea what both of them do? Oh, there was never any weaker deck lacking defensive power that got any use out of those cards. Guarding attacks are going to be harder now that Bushiroad banned most of their defensive cards. There was never any weaker deck. I'm not a big Stoatia fan. Barracuda is more offensive, while Zerith plays more defensively. Barracuda's Green Overlord Zerith is Astro Poet. That's funny. So she aims to kill rears. Never mind. So, the goal of Zerith is to thin out your deck as much as possible, and then go crazy with triggers. Obviously, I'm having a little bit of an issue here. All right, thinking. When you get a Vanguard, when this unit attacks, if you have a Vanguard with Royal Paladin's card name, and you persona roll this turn, send this unit, kind of +1. And your opponent cannot activate their card's auto abilities until the end of next. All right, so if I wait till this attack to use my Phantom token, I will not be able to use my Phantom token. So I got to keep that in mind. I also won't be able to use any of my. Hold on. If your opponent continuous, you can only have one. If your opponent's Vanguard is triple drive, okay, hold on. You may only have one Sentinel in the deck. Choose one of your opponent's Vanguard is triple dive. This ability can play this card with a discard. If you choose one of your units and it cannot be hit until end of the battle. So I can still perfect guard it. I can't with a regular perfect guard. I can still use Sanctitude on it. Okay, because Sanctitude doesn't say it's an auto ability. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'll save us the trouble and just read some cards. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up here. So I think I'm gonna take this one. Fuck, I really wanted a damage trigger. We have 2 heals and an OT still in deck. 36. We'll go skill plus 10k, and we'll guard. Isn't Zero's auto skill locking only usable if they have Royal Paladin Vanguard? Is it really? Oh shit, it is. Ha, that's funny. Unfortunately though, I don't know if I can guard all of this. How many triggers has he been through? He still has a lot. She still has a lot of triggers in deck. I'm assuming Mia's a she. I'm gonna have to bank on them not getting damage, not getting triggers. If you have 4 moves, so this is gonna be 30k. So I would have to double intercept that. So let's just go like this. Fuck. I just made that attack just a little too big for me. Unfortunate. Just noticing now you're up against my boy Alden. Alden, I still think Alden's a sleeper deck. I would not have played this guy this way this person built this deck, but hey. Oh wait. I have twin cast in the grave, chat. I have twin cast in the grave, chat. We live this turn, chat. Let's fucking go. And we have PG for the last attack. Oh, shit. Never mind. Hold on. I think did I just cheat? What's that? What's that? Oh, no, I still die. All right, cool. Because that is only... Because that cuts me up to 15. So that'd be 28, 38. Yeah, I'm 5K short. Want. Well, that just happened. But I like Fantome. All right. Can we make a comeback here, chat, with 10 cards in deck? I do not know. Oops, main phase. So first we got our skill. Bang. Then we got Alex Lunas to bring back Fantome. And we have our Grand Magic, which now we have our third Grand Magic, so now everything gets plus 10k power. All right. Well, that just happened. How many triggers do I have left in deck? I have 5 criticals and a heal left in deck with 10 cards in deck. Holy shit. So this is we're gonna start off with the token, of course. This is gonna gain 5k. All right, so 43, so no pass. Oh, 48. So okay. Drive check, critical trigger. We'll give the critical to the Vanguard. How many PGs has he used? 1, 2. He's only used 2, so he's gonna PG the Vanguard. So let's give the power here. Then we're gonna go swing, power plus 5. Yep, there's a third one. All right, twin drive. First check, nothing. Second check, front trigger. That's fucking annoying. Because now both of these have to hit for me to kill him. All right, and then we're gonna go take out the rear guard. Damn it, man! Let me win! Fucking die already! He's got 8 cards left in deck. How many triggers do I even have left in deck now? I still have 5 triggers in deck. 2 cards in my entire deck are not triggers right now. And I have my 4th Grand Magic, right? Yep, and I'll use that as PG fodder. We have a lot of guard now. And somehow he had another fucking Sky Zero. $33. This is only my problem with this deck. She lacks kill power. Skill. Power plus 10. And guard. Alright. That's gonna stand that. I think we only have do we only have 4 attacks this time? Oh no, because Raise the Nail stands one, right? Yeah. Alright, this is gonna be 30. So We can't overguard here. How many triggers this guy got left? He still has 6 triggers that we haven't seen. No, that's his. That's how many we've seen. 7, 8, 12, 13. Still got 3 triggers we haven't seen yet. So that's 28. If I go 38, 1 trigger I think still kills me. We have the PG for this. I'm worried about just this guy 0. Because 1 trigger will put him up to 40. So this will be 28, 38. Yeah. We have to go 1 to pass. Whoa. Sorry, buddy. That plot armor came in clutch. That was a long fucking game. Never punished it. Persona Ride. So Fernro gains 10. Skill. I basically have to win this turn, though. If I don't win this turn, I auto lose. All right, let's get another font gene. We gotta use our order. That is the most salty bullshit thing I've ever seen in my life. This person put in the chat boring and then left. Couldn't even let me get the win. Next turn, use the 5k order, not the revive one. Well, yeah, I could have called the font gene from hand. I still can't believe that just happened. What a fucking baby. I didn't say anything when you got your 5 attacks every turn with the exact same rear guards every single time. That's wild. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I expected better from an Alden player. Yeah, that was something. All right. I'm gonna give up these grade 1s. We're gonna try Philander for a little more oomph. To be frank, he's 6 damage OT'd. I did, but I also decked him like 15 cards, so that's kind of what the deck's supposed to do. Let's try Meredith, at least for the early game. All right. Let's try it like this. Keep that grade 1 at 2 and cut out moon cyclers. I don't know about that one. The moon cyclers are how I got to all my moons that game. All right. Who was it that wanted to play? That was what it was. Anonymous. They don't want no phantom rear guards. They won't get buffed. Yeah, but Philander gets 10k on its own. It actually gets a bigger buff than the order gives. You only really want all phantoms when you're going for the last push. 1, 2, 3. Oof, that's good. I think Meredith is going to be straight up better purely for the early game push. Yeah. And you're not losing power on Meredith either because she gives herself 5k. That's another thing. We went second in that game. Imagine if we had gone first. All right. We're going to discard you. We're going to ride you. We're going to go skill. So blast 1. Search. We're going to dump. Well, we're not going to dump. We're going to set Foxtail and AX Lunas. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And then skill will draw. All right, we're going to go to main phase. We're going to call Philander. Skill. View top 5. We'll dump. Ooh, no. Twin Cast is a good dump, but I'd also like to see it drawn too. And then we're gonna go Starkling. I'm gonna give my Vanguard 5k power. Battle phase, swinging. This might be a tough matchup for us. Trap trigger. Nope. Hey, I was just talking about you. Did I not shuffle? I swore I shuffled. Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was what I was saying. I didn't want to put Meredith in, but somebody wanted me to try it. So I'm just going to try it. Now, you got to remember that his turn 3 is going to retire a bunch of rear guards, so we don't want to overcommit. Because this deck only gets to call 1 rear guard from the draw. The rest we have to call from hand, which could be bad. Yeah, that's true, Ellen. It's really a choice between early game aggression and playing the deck for the long haul and picking which card to run. I mean, Meredith might actually help against this deck. Wait, why is this rested? Did you not know he could call it unrested if he's at grade 2? Okay. No, my other Grand Magic. Ugh. All right, so he has 2 grade 3s in hand, so early game aggression might be the play. We'll block this one. We can always get Fantome back from the grave. Alrighty, let's discard this. We'll ride. We'll go main phase. We'll do Voxtel to draw. Jesus Christ, Philander really want me to play him this game. Philander, I like you, but Jesus Christ, relax. I don't get to look at top 2 now. No, not search. And I haven't seen a single... I hate it here. Choose a card from one then put it into your hand. Okay, so I get to add a trigger, I guess. So I hope hardcore super testing this deck is for one day where nowhere I knew of any tool support. Yeah, I saw that. I actually wanted to try that deck out too, even though it's not very good. Besides the point. Let's go to Vanguard, I guess. Okay. Cool. Which means he has a lot of grade 3s in hand. We know he has at least 2. A buddy of mine coined a fun term. It's one of the problems with decks like Youth Burke, Fake Hand. Okay, so give me a second, chat. Chat, I gotta take this call. I'm gonna keep playing while I talk, but this is a really important phone call. I promise, guys, I'm still here. We'll talk all about it when I come back. All right, everything about this game went bad. This also shows me why that grade 2 is necessary. Philander's definitely the better grade 1. Hold on, let me turn my camera back on. All right, hi. So Philander's definitely the better grade 1 because 10k is better than 5k, no matter how you slice it. But that grade 2 as a backup to our cyclers being able to dig for Crimson Moons is going to help us because it digs for Crimson Moons and for our orders. So it's more deck thin, it's more searching, because me not seeing any Crimson Moons this whole game fucking sucked. Oh god, that sucked. Like, I'm hurting right now. I have no defense either. And it's not like I didn't see triggers. I saw a lot of triggers. It's alright, I'm basically dead. I have 2 heals and OT left in deck. But yeah, I'm sorry about that phone call, guys. Got a lot of drama going on right now. Fuck it, just hit me. Oh, I also didn't get a Persona ride. Yeah, that sucked too. And he got OT. That OT did not feel good. GG. Yeah. Bye. Hold on. Stoatia, Moon. Yeah, we're playing this bitch. That was rough. Alright, I'm gonna play one more with this deck and then we're swapping. GG's Anonymous. You beat my ass. That game went really poorly for me. Of course, whenever you want to play, just put it in the chat. I play against everybody. All right, Droob also from chat. Oh, we actually were able to connect this time, Droob. Don't we always have connection problems? Oh, it is what it is. It did make me realize the value of certain other cards. Philander's definitely good. Philander getting 10k just for having 10 cards and drop is so easy for this deck. Though I gotta see how the defensive the deck is defensively without it, because if it turns out I keep dying to 5k shield, I might have to play that grade 1 for the extra 5k shield. Sorry, I'm freezing. Damn, Drew, we can never play. Fingers crossed, because the firewall on my computer is down. Well, we're still not connecting, bud. Oh, that's the callback. Hold on. All right, this is a much better hand. And we're up against Direful, though. That's funny. That's one of the decks we wanted to try out. The deck thin is crazy. I do like how much deck thin it has. So see this I wish I had this kind of hand when I played against an Unimouse, because I didn't see any of these cards. But now we have Persona Ride, we have our Cyclers, we have fucking everything we need. Remember that our grade 2 can put a Crimson Moon straight into the graveyard, so we only need to get 2 more. And remember, turn 3 is the only turn we can play both our Crimson Moon and our Grand Magic. So we want to ideally get 3 copies of Crimson Moon by turn 3, because we won't be able to use it any other time. So at that point, we'll have to find a way to discard it. That's actually a problem I run into with Alphard too, is that sometimes I'll have it in hand and not be able to discard it, because I'll get it like mid-battle phase and be sad. Oh wait, no, Alphard can banish it, can banish it from hand too. I had to learn that the hard way. Oh yeah, do you know when the new ban list goes into effect? I do not. All right, we're gonna guard this. Fuck. I wanted to take a damage for Fantome. Maybe it's better if I just guard this. He's gonna do 4 to 5 attacks next turn. Like, do I want to guard with this now? It's fine, I'll take it. No, double Philander. Fuck. Fuck. Alright, cool. Ride. You blast 3. Grab another moon. Alright, battle. Well, main phase. Play, view top 5. Oh my god, I forgot to give myself 5k power last time. That's why they guarded it. Stupid me. Alright, I guess we're just gonna shuffle and draw. Okay, that's a good draw. Then we're gonna go Voxel, draw. Alright, we got a lot of cards in hand. Alright, let's go Fantome, skill, counterblast, view top 2. I'll add to hand for defense, and then we'll shuffle the other one in. I keep forgetting that it's dependent on how many phantoms I have. I don't have any energy left, so I can't use that. Do I want to call the other Fantome? Is that greedy? Fuck it. This one will be top 3. You can't make this shit up. And of course, now I won't hit a fucking trigger. Oh, this fucking game pisses me off sometimes. We have 0 in the way of boosters. Our board's going to be pathetic because our only boosters were the Philanders and they're gone now. I'm fine. Doesn't he get a power boost? He does not. Okay. Yep, now they're going to call another one. Do I want to chance the trigger? Yeah, go for it. Fuck it. Good, you've seen a bunch of triggers already. This one will guard. All right. How the fuck did you get up to 28? If you have a grade 3 Greater Vanguard Direful Don's calling name, put a rear guard in the soul, call this card the rear guard. Yeah, you did that. Why is it 28? It says it gets 10,000 instead of 5,000. It should only be 23. Am I bugging? Oh, okay. Alright, we'll discard. Well, I kind of want to dig for my last Crimson Moon, but I'm probably going to regret it. It's whatever. We'll ride. Skill. Energy Blast 3. Search for the 1 Crimson Moon. And then skill. Dump our other Crimson Moon. So now we can play 2 orders this turn. I need boosters, man. Skill, Counterblast, get this thing. I have no boosters. Let's go Crimson Moon and pray. The grade 1 countercharger made dolls basically lose its Counterblast 1 problem. Yeah, I knew that. View top 5. This is the worst set of Crimson Moons I've ever played. I've played 3 Crimson Moons in a turn and have nothing to call. At least we got Philander this time. Let's call Philander. You top 5. Let me hit another one. Let's go. We're in there. Skill. Call Philander. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Then we'll use our Grand Magic from hand as much as I don't want to. Power plus 5, power plus 5, power plus 5, and power plus 5. Alright, then we'll go swing. Ah, that was a lot. Okay, so 1 to pass. Figures I wouldn't get it. I really wish that I had gotten a trigger there. Okay. Okay, so 23. So 43. Okay. He doesn't know that just the trigger was already 2 to pass, right? I'm gonna put the trigger in the drop. And then we're gonna go power crit. Let's do this one first. Cause he's probably not guarding either one of these. They're too big. Yeah, I figured he did that for that. He's just getting the Direful dolls in the grave. Okay. Direful doll is a great defensive deck. It works really well against multi-attack decks that don't swing super big, but getting too big is like the deck's weakness. So we should have the advantage here. And we can Phantom Skill next turn. We have 4 crits in the drop. As long as he doesn't like damage us crazy here, we probably send crits instead of heals. What's my trigger count look like? I have 3 crits in deck, all 3 of my fronts, and 3 heals. Yeah, we can afford, well, yeah, so I can afford just to send the crits back. It's 2 just gets the dolls from bind to drop. I guess they have a plan or something. Well, yeah, dolls doesn't have a way to get its own dolls back from the bind zone. You have to get them from the drop, but they have plenty of ways to get them from the drop into this hole. It's one of the weaknesses of the deck. Did you remember or is he forgetting that font jeans plus 10, another 10k? Oh shit, I did. Haha, I did. You know, I've been so good about that every game, and I think it's because my numbers were already so big that I just totally spaced it out. He didn't really block the attacks anyway. The first one he guarded with his grade 3 just to get it into the drop, and then took the damage anyway. And then the second one he perfect guarded, so it didn't really matter. But I know Fantome gets 5k when the token attacks, and then 5k when the Vanguard attacks. I forgot about it. That's funny that you called me out on that. Damn, that was mean. All right, so we got 4 attacks coming our way. So we're gonna go skill, power plus 10, and then guard. Quick and easy. Vanguard's just swinging 28. I think I'm gonna guard and intercept here. Just go 2 to pass. Nice, no triggers. We're gonna run through him. You should have swung rear guard. You should not have given me counter blast there. Unless someone's gonna make you start using vibes to see if the numbers are correct. 33 in my Vanguard. I can deck thin a little more of Font Gene. I can also use this. Let me think. Thinking. I think if I'm going to use Phantom Skill, I want to use the Font Gene in my hand to deck thin a little more. Yeah. Oh, I don't regret that. He is at 2 damage, so we'll see. Persona Ride. 10k to the front. Main. Skill. Counterblast. Call my token. Call, skill, counterblast. I do top 4 now. I'll add a Fantome to hand. And I'll leave the rest in the deck. Skill. We're gonna go. We're gonna send the heal because it's 4 to fucking 2. 2, 3, 4. 3 crits, 1 heal. Do I still have 10 in the drop? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, Flander still has his 10k. And I never discarded one of these, so we're playing it from hand. So plus 5k here, plus 5k here, plus 5k here, and plus 5k here. Alright, then we're gonna go Buck. We're gonna do Starkling, giving this another 5k. Yeah! Alright. Then we're gonna go swing. These guys gain 5k. $23. Okay, I gotta grab one more. Okay, drive check. Bruh. All those triggers in deck and I still can't hit a fucking trigger. That's wild. Oh. Whoops. I cheated! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I only have 9, so these actually get minus power. That's great. Alright, perfect guard. Twin drive. First check. Nothing. Second check. Bro, I just sent all those triggers back to deck. What the fuck is happening? Is there a spot you're supposed to put your bind cards, or is it okay as long as you're consistent? I don't think it matters. I'm just separating them. They have all these extra zones. One of these is supposed to be for like G units or whatever. So you get the crits. We'll go for the crit damage first, I guess. That's what, 3 PGs? Damn. That sucked. That was a shit turn for us. I mean, granted, we have everything we need to go crazy again next turn, but still, I wanted a little more out of that. And again, as big as my rearguard columns got, he didn't block them. He just used them to get his Direful dolls back in the grave. I wasn't sure for all the newbie questions. Don't worry about it, Anonymous. Fuck. Ask whatever you want. This one is old. Oh, never mind. Someone just liked a comment that I got a notification on YouTube. It was just like somebody liked the comment that I put out. I feel like we win this, y'all. I really do. I don't know what he gonna do. We have all these cards in hand. How many triggers we have in the deck now? We have 5, 6, 7. We have 10 triggers in deck. So 5 cards in our entire deck are not triggers. Knowing my luck, I still won't hit them, but we'll see. We will see. I'm probably going to take the first stack and block the rest because we still have so much guard for the rest. How many cards do we have in Soul? We have 1 card in Soul. We're going to Persona, so we'll have another. So we're good on our Magics. Next turn will be our big turn, because we'll get 10k from our Magics. He's going for 5 attacks now. That's cute. It's going to be 35. So why do they have 5k? Does he give them 5k? Oh, is it the order? I'm confused. Is it from the Vanguard? I must have missed something. Because it's the grade 2, right? It gives to the Vanguard. Oh, this thing? Okay. Oh, the new card. All over. Oh, the new card. Okay. So 35. I'm gonna take this. That's gonna be 10k to my Vanguard. So I'll have the extra 5k for the rest of the extra 10k for the rest of the turn. The top 7, choose a card with Direful Dawn's card name or the order, and from among them, reveal it, put into your hand, shuffle the deck. If you reveal the card, choose a card from your hand, put it in the soul. Nice. All right, now he's gonna go 43 at me. I'm gonna go skill, 10k power, and card. Oh, this game might take forever. I don't know about that. We've been pushing him. We've been pushing him pretty hard. He's down to 3 cards in hand. Oh, that's an update. We'll do that later. Oh. 33. He's got 30k and what's this? A 25k that could go up to 33. I think we perfect card this. We're fine. Block the triple drive. Damn, six drive checks in a row, and this guy hit no triggers. I'll go 43. I'll take the next game with an ult if you want to. We are switching decks though. I did say I was going to switch decks after this one. 33, 38, 43. Okay. 48. Got it. All right. We're gonna call one from drop. I guess we can guard and double intercept. No, that only put me up to 48. So he's got 4 damage, 6 cards in hand. They have a PG. I'm trying to decide if I want to guard with a shitload of cards or if I want to use this. Let me do this. Energy Blast 3 and draw. We have a Font Gin in hand to call, and then we can get another one from the drop. So we'll do this and this. The new card for dolls makes me feel so giddy since both of them are great. Alright, Persona Rod. Front row gets 10k. We still have 8 triggers left in deck. We're gonna go... Do we have any Grand Magics left in deck? I don't think so. I think we're out of Grand Magic and Moon, so this doesn't even have get skill really. Alright, so let's go main phase. Skill, Counterblast, bang. Then we're gonna go AX Lunas, call a Fontaine from the drop, call a Fontaine from the hand. Then we're gonna use the Grand Magic in our grave. So blasting 1, giving 5k power here, 5k here. How many cards do we have in drop now? Way more than 10. So these guys have their power boost as well. And then this also gets 5k. Alright, let's go to battle phase. Well, let's go swing first. I wish there was a way to make this token hit a little harder. I don't like how weak it is. Alright, 33, so this ain't hitting. Drive check, critical. Let's give both effects to the Vanguard. So he has to block it. Which he has the PG for, we know this already. Then in there go to is a custom card and makes it insane levels. That's funny. I can't wait to see how people play it after getting a card that does a lot. 48. So that's 2 to pass. And of course, we can't kill them. Dope. Dope, dope, dope. Because they can take one, they can PG the other one. So we have a whole nother turn to deal with. I had a feeling we weren't going to be able to kill them. Yep, and then they dropped the PG. As soon as I saw that they got the PG, I knew we weren't going to be able to kill them. This dude has played, what? All 4 PGs? I wish. I'm never that lucky. Granted, we're definitely going to make it to our next turn. We won't have our Zerith token because we have no counterblast left, but we can at least swing. We still have 6 triggers in deck. Some counter charge will be nice. You can use the grade 1 Magick buff token when revived if not needed. Yeah, I know. That's what I did last turn. But I needed the revive. Because this card sucks when you already have everything. Most it can do is, I mean, if you call from the drop, it gains 5k, and then you can give it 5k off its own skill, which is basically what Fantome does. So it's not terrible. I'm just hating on this card. He didn't Persona Ride either. So yeah, this game's pretty much over. We don't have Persona Ride, but we can... I was supposed to give 10k, not 5k to all my units. Well, he would have had to guard a little bit more on the Vanguard attacks, but shit, I fucked that up. Fuck. I forgot about this thing giving 10k to everything when you have 3, because I'm a moron. So if you like long grindy games, then you'll like Zerith Phantom. She makes those triggers feel good. He would have lived still probably, but he would have had the guard differently. And he might have not had that last card in hand. Alright, so he's only got 3 energy, so most of the amount of attacks he can get is just 4. Because they need energy to get extra attacks. One issue with these decks, why they don't see a lot of decks, is that there's a time limit on the round and it goes to double loss. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know, and I hate that they do that, but it is what it is. 33. They make a deck that grinds, and then that's how they treat it. Let's go 28, 38. I'm just gonna go the soul, get another Direful doll. Yep. I got swings 31. He already used his trick. He already got his OT, right? Yeah, he did. Okay, cool. So we can just grab with OT. You would get a fucking heal trigger right the fuck now. That is wild to me. That just pissed me off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I want to use that before it got retired. I'm annoyed now. I'm hyper annoyed now. Do I have any boosters to call? Nope. I could call this. It's fine. I'll just use Starkling. They get 5k to my Vanguard. Then I'll use the Grand Magic from the drop. Soul Blast, and these guys gain 10k. You get 10k. You get 10k. And you get 10k. And we'll just go battle phase and swing. These get 5. That heal trigger might seriously win him the game. And I'm going to be upset if it does. $43. That would have been 2 to pass. How many triggers do I have left? I have 5 triggers left in a 7-card deck. Okay, first check. Critical. He's got 4 cards in hand. Do I want to chance the double trigger at this stage? I've got 4 triggers left with 6 cards. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna give the power to Vanguard, the crit to the rear guard. If I get a crit here, we win. There we go. GG. That took forever. That took forever. Ugh. He was out of PGs, then powered to the side. Yeah, I know. But the heal trigger, the column was already swinging for a ridiculous number. It was what, 25, 35, 43 for 2. So I was just like, I'll take the chance. And then if he had blocked my Vanguard, now he has to block that massive rear guard or he dies anyway. But he still had 3 cards in hand, so it was definitely possible. Because two triggers is 43, and then any 5k he would have lived. Alright. This deck's okay. It has issues. It has issues. Definitely a slow build. We might swap Protection Twincast for Fire Gallus. I do like Protection Twincast in here, but that game where I couldn't make a board. Not to mention I feel like we need more grade 1s, because having only Philanders as our boosters hurt, because I couldn't really make a board. So that's just things to think about. Moving on, we're going to swap decks now. So, whoops. I know we just played with Direful Doll, but fuck it. All right, I need to read all the Direful Doll cards. I haven't played Direful Doll since like their first wave of support, their second wave, something crazy like that. Where's the? That's the grade 2. Where's the grade 1? That's why we keep the archetypal Philander too. Yeah, I know. Well, no, because I still would have ran into the same problem. Running just one or the other, because it's this one, right? No, that's the counter charger, right? Yeah. Is it this one? No, that's the one that's not even 4 Direful Dolls. What's the ride line grade 1? What the fuck? Am I high? Okay. When this unit boosts during your turn, at the end of the battle, that's the new card. When this unit is placed on rear guard from the deck, placed on rear guard. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I couldn't find that. Obviously, we need 4 of these. I know that without even thinking about it, because that's our multi-attacker. All right, what's our grade 3? All right, what's this order do? I haven't actually looked at this order. Plays if you have a Direful Doll Vanguard. When this card is put into the order zone, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 normal unit with Direful Doll in its card name and grade less than or equal to your Vanguard from among them, reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle the deck. Act order zone. If you have a Vanguard Direful Doll in its card name, put this card into the drop, choose 2 cards from your deck with Direful Doll in their different card names from your drop and put them into soul. I feel like that's good. I'm gonna say 3 for now. We're definitely playing Direful Doll triggers. Well, I guess it don't matter if we're playing Direful Doll triggers, because it only really matters if we're playing the grade 1 that can bind triggers. Unless there's a new Direful Doll card that can bind triggers that I don't know about. I'm sure you guys would tell me if there was. Alright, let's read some of the support. Alright, when this unit boosts, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard Direful Doll in its card name, choose up to 1 Direful Doll in its card name from your drop, put it into your soul, and this unit gets 5,000 power to the end of that battle. Mid. That's not an actual Direful Doll support card. This one's important. This is the counter charger, right? It also bottom decks itself instead of binding itself. You have to bind another rear guard, choose one of your units, it gets 5,000 power, and if you do not counter charge, you counter charge. I don't know if we're gonna have this at 4. We'll see. All right, Direful Dolls. I have not the slightest clue. If you have a Vanguard with Direful Doll's card name, this unit gets 5,000 shield. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Direful Doll's card name, cost kind of +1. Put this card to the bottom of the deck. Choose up to 1 card with Direful Doll's card name from your drop, put it into soul, and all of your front will get 5,000 power until end of turn. You cannot pay the cost for the act ability of cards with the same name. Okay, so you can't stack power. I feel like that's good as a 2 or 3 of. Alright, what's this one? When this unit is placed on rear guard from the hand, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 Direful Doll card name from among them, put it into your soul. Auto rear guard cycle, when your other rear guard is bound during your turn. If you have a grade 3 greater Vanguard Direful Doll card name, cost bind this unit, choose 2 of your units, and they get 5,000 power until end of turn. This basically only works if you have the multi-attacker. Well, no, because the Direful Dolls gain power boost and then bind themselves, so maybe we'll fuck with it. This is for Magnus. That's for a typical soul deck. Unless you boost if you have a grade 3 greater Vanguard, soul charge 1, soul deck. We don't want that. When the unit is placed on rear guard, that's for Liel. This was their go-to for a while, but if we have other ways to recycle our rear guards, we don't really need that anymore. This unit boosts soul. Alright, so this one's for energy. I don't know how much energy we need in this deck, so I'll just put it off to the side for now. Alright, here's the other new card, right? When the shield is placed on rear guard, if you have a Vanguard Direful Doll's card name, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card with Direful Doll's card name, or up to 1 for now forget me. That's this, right? Passage of time. Reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle the deck. If you reveal the card, choose a card from your hand, put it into soul. When this unit attacks, if you have a grade 3 greater Vanguard Direful Doll's card name, you may have this unit get 10,000 power and then bind it. Okay, that's good. What's this? When the unit is placed on rear guard, if you have a grade 3 greater Vanguard Direful Doll's card name, the unit is 5,000 power. If it was placed by your card's ability, it gets 10,000 instead of 5,000. That's mid. That's for Harry. That's how we already have that. This one retires stuff and puts cards from hand into soul, but we have other ways to do that now. When the unit is placed on rear guard, if you have a Vanguard with Direful Doll's card name, kind of blast 1, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 normal unit with Direful Doll's card name from your hand, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle the deck. Sorry, I'm trying to read fast. When this unit attacks, if you have a grade 3 greater Vanguard with Direful Doll's card name, this unit have 10k and then it binds itself. I don't know about that. And then all these. You should run Bartholomew at 3. It's not a card you want to run for. I guarantee you will. You need 3 to 4 Pelagia. I'm an avid Dolls fan. Hold on. Let me keep going. Let me just keep reading. I just want to get through all the dolls real quick. This is the new grade. This is the new grade 3, right? If you have a grade 3 greater Vanguard Direful Doll's card name and you do not have a rear guard with the same name of this cost, put a rear guard into soul, call this. Okay, so you can call lower costs because I think, does he have to call, he can call 3, any 3, right? It's based on your opponent's grade, right? When this unit attacks, if you have a grade 3 greater Vanguard with Direful Doll's card name, this unit gets 5,000 power till end of battle. At the end of that battle, bind this unit, draw a card. If this unit was placed on a rear guard by your card's ability, yeah, that's good. That's basically a better version of this. All right. Let me look at your advice here. Bartholomew, that's the grade 1. You said 3. I would say 4 Pelagia makes sense. It's still the GOAT in terms of soul recovery and defense. Do not play the energy charge doll. Okay. I'm trusting you. All right, and then we want to place a couple of these grade 3s. And I think we're good here as far as like the basics. Let's get our sentinels and triggers. Where's Dark States? 1, 2, 3. Nationless. I want to say, since this deck spits out a board, we should probably just go with um, Twin Cast, and then we need Over Trigger. And for this deck, I'm assuming Red OT is probably the best. And then we just need Dark Stage triggers. You know, our effect triggers. Sure, Michiru, you look like you want to come hang out. Big plus engine deck. And then we just need we have our heals, so we're good on triggers. We just need 6 more cards. Obviously, we want as many dolls as possible. Alright, what do we have for good dolls? Wait, where's Pelagia? You need copies of it for the deck to work. It may be common, but it's really recommended. What the hell is Pelagia? Is that another Direful doll? Sorta. Oh, the grade 1. Okay, yeah. I know the grade 1. I just hadn't put it in right away because I wasn't sure how much we needed it yet. And we still have 3 more slots. The grade 1 common that puts 2 up to... I know which one that is. Oh, we should probably put more of this guy. Alright, we're done. Dolls! Alright, let's go get our asses whooped. Alright, guys, this is gonna be another grindy one, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, my deck's invalid. Why is my deck invalid? Oh, because I didn't put the fucking dude in the ride deck. So we have another slot. Should I play another order? And do we need as many of Pelagia if we have the order that also sends cards back from this draw? Puts card Daffodils from into the soul. That's the reason I hesitated on that, because I know we have this that puts stuff into the draw from the soul. Into the soul from the drop. So I land chat catch up. Oh, okay. Well, we have 2 more slots. That hurt a lot. Ow. Okay. It's a really needed grade 1. Like, I can't stress enough. Okay, I got you. Relax. I believe you. I'm just trying to figure out what else we can throw in here. We don't need the cat as much anymore. You don't do shit. You're not for us. You get big, but it depends on what we put into soul. I don't like that. Is this guy any good? Tranquinia? It's another search. But how many counterblast cards do we have? I know the deck has a countercharger now, but still. The new grade 1 counterblasts. Is it just the grade 3? Okay. I'm nervous about putting another counterblast card in the deck. Because like I said, I played Direful Dolls when it first came out, and fucking counterblasting with anything was a sin. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Choose up to one normal unit with that. Hold on, let's reveal it. If you have a Great 3 Greater Vanguard Direful Doll and its card name, counterblast one, put this card on the bottom of your deck. Choose up to one Direful Doll and its card name from your drop. Put it to your soul on it, and you get. We have a lot of ways to get stuff back into the soul, which I do like. Isn't used anymore after the new rare came out. Okay, which is this one, right? Yeah, it's just that but better. So yeah, I'm gonna put that up to 4. And we do want to see how the new grade 1 works. So hold on, I want to check one thing. Give me a second, y'all. Okay, so those two. All right, so I'm gonna put the new cards up to 4 just so we could see them and try them out. And then I think I'm good with everything else. Does anybody have the link to the cards that were announced today? Let's hold on. Cardfight. Ray and on the lobby and waiting. I might run to the bathroom real quick, so give me a second. I did see the new ammo. All right, here we go. Hold on, guys. Let me pull this over here. I'm on the Cardfight Vanguard Facebook. All right, so we saw Airmos for the Kai deck. Actually, this is a really, really solid card. Being able to go to Soul to draw after it boosts, and then from Soul you can give your Vanguard 18 at the beginning, and you can do it on turn 3. So yeah, you can have an ATK restanding Vanguard right away. Fanny Hunter Syllabois. This card is discarded from the deck during your turn, or discarded from hand by a magic effect in your order zone during your turn. If you have a Great 3 Greater Vanguard Barracuda and its card name, and all your rear guards have different card names from this card, you may call this a rear guard. That's okay for Barracuda, because Barracuda wants to use 2 orders a turn, whereas Zerith cannot. One who arrives at Paradise Fildia. Is this the new one? Auto, if you Worldly Stray Garden, this cost is reduced by Soul Blast 1. When this unit is placed on rear guard from deck or hand, if you have a Vanguard with Paradise and its card name, Soul Blast 1 from the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card with Nanny-Clear and its card name, or up to 1 a Bloom in Paradise Seed Mill, the order. Ability to put into your hand, shuffle the deck. Act rear guard circle cost, put this unit into Soul until the end of turn when you would perform one of the abilities of a Bloom Paradise, perform 2 instead. Jesus Christ, that's good. That's really good. Just that last, like it already does so much. It searches your persona rides or your orders. Its cost gets reduced if you're in Stray Guard, and so if you're playing the deck, and it makes it so you can use both effects of your order, which calls a dude from the drop, and when something restands by your Vanguards, it restands with a crit. Oh yeah, but isn't Airmo specific to Kai? It is specific to Kai. Okay. So I don't know if it's gonna be pricey. Tender push apply when your other rear guard is returned to your hand from the rear guard circle in the same column as this unit. If you have a Vanguard with a Stice in its card name, put this unit into Soul, draw a card. That's okay. Eyes of Miracle Amanatine. When this unit is placed on rear guard from hand, other than during the battle phase, or discard from hand during the ride phase, if you have a Mermaid Vanguard, counterblast 1, energy blast to perform one of the following. Search your deck for up to 1 Prism Pearl and Twinkle Powder. Ability to put into your hand, shuffle the deck. If you have a Great 3 Greater Vanguard with Kyrian's card name, choose up to 1 grade 3 or less mermaid with different card name from your hand, call it to rear guard. If you call the card, draw a card. That's cute. During your turn, if you have a Mermaid Vanguard, and your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or grade 6, 5,000 power. That's okay. The net card is very important, gives you a turn 2 finally. That's cool. I like it. Alright, let's do this. Ow, ow. That's my knuckles cracking. Alright, let's get our asses whooped. So we're playing against Ellen from chat. Let's bot deck the triggers. I think I want to keep everything else. I don't even know what looks good in this deck. Why can't I go first? Why does this game never let me go first? Oh yeah, which we're trying a whole new deck after this. Alright, so I can get my stuff back from drop, so ideally it doesn't matter, right? So we get to draw. I'll go main phase. We'll play the order. Top 7, 1 normal unit with Direful Doll, and its card name and grade less than equal to your Vanguard from when they reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle the deck. Why does the grade matter if it's going in my hand? I don't like that. It's fine. You top 7. Reveal. And then we're gonna go battle phase and swing. Yes. That's a good card. Did not realize the new grade 1 can be used from drop too. That's kind of cool. We'll guard this. Oh fuck. Take that. No, I wanted that grade 2. All right, what do I discard here? I guess we'll discard the grade 1 so we can get it back. And then we'll go skill, top 7 for 2 Direful Dolls into the soul. You top 7. You serious? Do they have to have different names? No. Okay. So I can just play 2 of those grade 3s. Because that's a lot of triggers, and obviously I can't put the grade 3 because fuck me. Not that I want to, but you know what I mean. I would have liked some variety. I would have liked to have this grade 2, so I could have called it. Fucking hell. Alright, let's go battle phase. I'm gonna swing rear guard. Draft check. Okay, there we go. So this can put 2 Direful Dolls from the drop, right? Choose up to 2 cards with Direful Doll in the card name from your drop, put them in a soul. So if I discard one of these, I can put it into the soul. Right? Well, this grade 1 also works from the drop, so I can do that too. Constella is one of the Direful Dolls you keep in hand to call for early game pressure. Which one? Right. Oh, Constella. Which one's Constella? Oh, the grade 1? Oh, look at the top 5 cards of your deck for up to 1 card. I didn't even see that first part. I did not see that first part. Best Brancade deck besides Vise Ruger. I actually don't even think Vise Ruger is the best Brancade deck. Well, maybe right now it is. We're talking about currently? It might be Ava. 21 guard. Oh yeah, I forgot about prison. Fuck prison. Prison's good. So what does he do? He gets +5, he gets drive +1, and he gets a guard restrict too. Alright. So let's just guard this, and then we'll take the Vanguard. Oh, you're talking about like that's why I asked if you meant currently or stuff coming out too. Because I really like Zorga Phantom. Big fan of that deck. Especially once it gets a second wave of support. Alright. 1 damage. I like that. Alright. Oh, look, another order. I like that too. Alright, I'm going to discard the grade 1 so we can use the skill from the drop. Ride. Now, remember what you do? Call it to rear guard. When this unit is placed on rear guard, if you have a Vanguard with Direful its card name, put a card from the Direful its card name from your hand into soul, draw a card. Choose one of your Vanguards, gets 5,000 power. That's what is this unit. Okay, so we're gonna call this guy. You're gonna get 5k, you're gonna get 5k skill. We're gonna put you into the soul. What do we have in the soul? Just the grade 3s. Yeah, I'll put you into the soul and we'll draw a card. Zorga Phantom is going to be good when it first comes out. It's going to be solid, but it's probably not going to break into the meta. I think it gets a real chance once it gets to 5th attack, because all it does is swing. It makes a consistent board where you basically don't have to play any cards. You get triple drive. Like, it does all of the things right, but 4 attacks makes a huge difference. So when it gets its 5th attack that's also swole, that shit matters. All right, I'm going to play this. So another top 7 for a Direful doll. We'll put you into the soul. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Choose one of your Direful dolls, and it gets to 1 card with Direful doll's card name from your drop. Put it into the soul. This unit gets. All right, so we're gonna go skill. There are so many ways to get cards back into your soul from the drop. I like that. It goes to the bottom deck. Let's put the grade 3 into soul. And then I think that's basically everything that I can put. I have, yeah, I have everything. No, hold on. I don't want to put the grade 3 because I already have 2 of them in the soul. So let's put the grade 1 in the soul. Yeah. All right. So now we have options to call. So now we're going to go skill. Carnival's 1. I can call 3. So obviously we're going to call Providenza. I'm assuming we want to call this. And I don't have another grade 1 to call. I have this one. And this one also binds itself after it gains 5k power. Okay, cool. Then we're going to use this guy from Soul to put this into the Soul. To call this. Oh, wait. I fucking called the wrong one. Hold on. We want you. We want the counter charger. And then the grade 3 is going to call itself by putting the other rear guard into Soul. When this unit attacks... Whoops. When this unit attacks, if you have a grade 3 grade Vanguard Direful doll its card name, this unit's 5,000 power until the end of that battle. At the end of that battle, by this unit, draw a card. This unit was placed on rear guard circle by your card's ability this turn. It gets 10,000 power instead of 5,000 power. So it's going to have 10,000 power when it attacks. Okay, cool. My front row gains 5k because of the grade 1 that I bottom decked. And then you get 10,000 just for existing. So I'm just going to put the powers out now because otherwise I'm going to forget. Then you can give stuff 5k by binding you. Okay. I think we're good. I think I got everything. At the end of the battle, this unit boosts if you have a grade 3 grade Vanguard with Direful doll its card name. Bind another unit. Choose one of your units, gets 5,000. I call these in the wrong spots. I'm swapping these. Because that's basically how I would have wanted to call them. Because of the way they would. No, because they're both at the end of the battle. Okay. That's fine. I got this. I'll figure this out. I got it. Let's go battle phase. We're going to go 33 to Vanguard. Okay. We're going to go skill. Energy Blast 3. Who the fuck is calling me right now? Give me a second, chat. All right, guys. I got a lot going on. All right, so let's call this thing out. This thing's gonna have 10k power because it was placed by a unit's ability. It's gonna bind itself and draw me a card after this battle at the end of the turn. Then we're gonna go skill, bind. I get to give 2 units 5k. Okay, so we're gonna give this 5k, and we're gonna give the Vanguard 5k. And we're gonna swing with the Vanguard. Okay, 43. Triple drive. First check, second check, third check. I do get a heal. I'm gonna put that in there, and we're gonna give 10k here. I'm going to butcher your name, Virozel. I hope I said that right. Welcome to the stream, and welcome to the channel. We got a lot going on here. We're trying out the new Direful support right now. Everybody say hi. So this binds itself. We draw a card. No, so we gotta go your skill. So we lose out on the draw. That's fine. Oh, this effect is mandatory, so I still get the draw. All right, cool. And then you go to the bottom of the deck to countercharge, and then I still get the draw because that effect is mandatory, and then swing. So it's like the glitch that's in Estacion too. I like that. He said damaging the persona hurts my internal organs. That's funny. We're a very welcoming community here. We try out all the decks. All right. Oh wait, Ella, I'm playing against Ellen right now, so I can't ask Ellen how I did. I think I did everything right in that turn. It felt good. I got my board, I got my big numbers, I bound a bunch of shit. Now I'm gonna block with it to put it in the drop so I can get it back from the drop. I have the orders to get it back from the drop. The grade 1 to get it back from the drop. I think I did okay. I'm new to this game and really like Dark States Nation, which is better. Draw Jewel to Blankmeyer. That's a good question. Honestly, you're probably good with either one of them. They're both really strong. It just depends on what playstyle you want. Blankmeyer is more of a you know you're going for a one-shot kill. So you're trying to deal as much damage to your opponent as possible to get them within kill range of your divine skill. It's also getting new support that actually gives you a consistent extra attack every turn once you use your divine skill. It's actually a really solid card. Draw Jeweled has all its support basically out now, and it's more of a beatdown deck. So if you want to fuck with your opponent a little more, Draw Jewel's the way to go. All right, I don't have a PG for this. I didn't expect this to be 53. I guess I'm gonna take it. I forgot to guard with. Hold on. I'm guarding with that. Oh, I'm dead. All right, cool, good. Because I was definitely fucking that up. Boop. 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 Oh my god, I got an OT. Fuck. I actually wanted to die because I was fucking that up. I didn't even mean to put draw triggers in this. I meant to put front triggers. Fuck. I'm a mess right now. All right, let's try and fucking fix this. All right, so let's do this first. We bind this, right? No, we put it into the drop. Okay, so we put 2 from the drop into the soul. So we'll put you into the soul and you into the soul. We already have another copy of the grade 3 in soul. We don't. I should have put that in the soul. It's okay. We're doing fine. I'm not going to crash out. I don't know what you guys are talking about. All right, so let's go like this. Let's go skill, Counterblast 1. Let's call this out, and this out. Skill. We're going to go top 7 for a card with Direful, right? Or a copy of the order. Reveal it, put it into. Oh no, it goes into your hand. I thought it went into the soul, and then you put a card from hand into soul. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Let's go with you. We always want to find our counter chargers. And then we'll put this into the soul. All right, so maybe I fucked up a little bit. Maybe I fucked up a little bit, or a lot. I don't know which yet. So skill, power plus 5k here, power plus 5k here. We draw. Then we put a card into the soul. Is Heartlulu still the best Dark States deck right now? Yes, it is. Unfortunately, because I'm not the biggest fan of Heartlulu either. Upgrade 3 or greater. Angel Blast 3, bind this unit. Choose a worker word with Direful and it's different card name from this unit. Okay, so you can't call a copy of Providenza with that skill. So this is going to get 10k. This is only 5k. I think we want to call Providenza over this. And then we're just going to call a couple from hand. All right, so Providenza is going to get 10k. You're going to get 10k. Choose 2 cards with Direful to drop. Okay. All right, we're good. Let's go to battle phase. Wait, did I counter blast for him? Yeah, because I counter charged. Okay, cool. Let's just go to battle phase. We're going to go 38 to Vanguard. I don't even know what I'm going to call. Skill. Angel Blast 3 to the soul. I might have fucked up here. Actually, I think I really fucked up here. Whoops. I mean, this is going to get 5k on its own anyway. Skill. I put it in the soul, didn't I? I gotta stop doing that. It gets bound. Bound. And this gets bound. We're gonna give 5k to the Vanguard, 5k to this thing. Now we're gonna swing Vanguard with triple drive. Alright, triple drive. 1, 2. We got a heal trigger. We'll get the power here, so this is an actual number. 3. Those are good. They're good shield too. Then we're gonna go 38. Okay, bind, and then we're gonna go 38. All right, this is gonna bind, and then skill. This is gonna bind. We're gonna put 2 Direful Dolls from the drop into the soul. He just damaged another Persona ride. He only Persona rode once. Serena is nice when you accidentally misplay. You can still need a beater. Yeah, that's why I'm glad it's there. All right, so I need to guard every turn. Not necessarily guard every turn, but I need to make sure I'm guarding with the Direful Dolls to get them back into the draw. So what do I have in my soul? So I have a copy of Providenza. I have a Providenza in hand, so we can go for 5 attacks next turn. I have a counter charger. That's 1 grade 1. I need to get at least a grade 1 that I want to call into the drop. I have a grade 1 in hand. I have another counter charger in hand, but I can only do 1 per turn, right? Yeah. I can also call this. All right, 23. So we're gonna go skill. Let's guard with this, and then it's gonna gain 5k shield, and then 10k shield because of its own skill. All right, 28. I really wish I had my front triggers, but I'm stupid. Skill. We're gonna guard Providenza. She's gonna get a 5k shield, and then I'm gonna guard. These are supposed to be front triggers, by the way. I fucked that up. All right, now he's gonna do big things, which I don't like. 5k for drive +1. When your opponent would call cards from the Guardian Circle from hand, they must call 3 or more at the same time. That's insanity. Alright, so we're going to go skill. Power +5. How many did you retire? 4. All right, so he does have the guard stripped. Okay, cool. So 1, 2. That's already 2 to pass, so we'll do that. Skill, shield +5. Okay. OT to pass? Oh, I know, he can do 3 to pass. He already hit OT, didn't he? And then 50k. Skill. I'm gonna go with this girl because I like her. Shield +5k. This will be 38. Wait, why is it? Why am I at 28? Hold on. Shield +5. This will be 23, 33, 48. I can guard it, but do I want to? Nah. So we're gonna Persona Rod. It's gonna get 10k. Now, what's in my soul? So we're ideally gonna call Provenenza, probably Griselda, and our counter charger. We're going to send Griselda back to deck for this bitch. Not back to deck, back to soul. Alright, so let's do this. Put you back in soul. And you back in soul. And we're gonna go counterblast for this skill. Bomb deck this, put another one into soul. And now my front row gets 5k. Right, it's just the front row. All of your front row die for those. Okay. Bang. Then we're gonna go skill, counterblast. I guess we don't need to call Griselda specifically. Because we're gonna call it double Provenenza. We're gonna go you, and you. Because yeah, we don't even have anything in the drop we want to send back to the soul right now. And then we're gonna go you. Alright, cool. Let's look at their power boosts. This doesn't get a power boost, but this does. And this does. Alright, cool. I think we're doing alright. I don't think I have anything else I want to send. I want to call. I think I'm good right now. I think I can just hold everything else. I guess I could call this just to get it into this back into the bind zone to be able to guard with it. All right, so we're gonna go 43 to Vanguard. Cool. 48. Skill. Energy Blast 3. Bind you. We'll call the grade 3 out. Oh shit, I cheated. This called itself from the drop? Alright, so I that's something I messed up on earlier. I thought it swapped itself with something else from the soul. Like I thought you put something a rigor into the soul, call this out. No, it called itself from the drop, which is even crazier. Alright, so she's gonna have power +10 when she swings. Skill, bind. I get to give 2 units 5k. This is already gonna be 36. This is gonna be 43. Let's give the 5k here and here, just to break those 40k barriers. Now we're gonna go 43 to Vanguard. Alright. Skill. Energy Blast 3. Bind. Call another one. It's gonna have its 10k. Oh, I did that wrong. Well, I would have had to use this thing's skill. So you bind another rear guard. Can you do both of them? Or I would just have to bind a different rear guard now. I guess you can't use this with Provenenza. At the end of the battle, this unit boosted. If you have a grade 3 greater Vanguard with Direful on its card name, bind another normal rear guard. Choose one of your units. It gets 5,000 power until end of turn. It's fine. I'll just do it like this. I fucked that up, but it's fine. Nah, if it's discard fodder, which makes it great for your grade 3 turn, and you want to get rid of Griselda. Wait, Griselda. Sorry, I'm still learning all their names. Which one are we talking about? Oh. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the grade 3. Yeah, I didn't realize it was from drop. I thought it was from soul. That's fine. We still get pretty good numbers. All right. Now we're gonna go triple drive. Drive +1. Trip drive. 1, 2. We'll go power crate here. And then we're gonna go. We'll go 53. 53. Fuck. 38. Why is it whenever I play, everybody always had the PGs? Every time. That's not enough. That is, though. Alright, so this binds itself, I draw. This binds itself, I draw. My hand is massive. Where am I? Oh, I do have a PG this time. I have found a PG, chat. I finally found a fucking PG. I think I have one in the damage. So there was 3 in the deck still, and I'm down to 10 cards before I finally fucking had one. Crazy. Crazy work. Ugh. Guys, after this one, I gotta run to the bathroom. I've been holding it. All right, so he's gonna retire 3, which is going to be, this unit gets draft +1. Okay, cool. We're gonna go 28, 38. A little bit of an overguard, but it's fine. I'm actually gonna discard. Oh, I forgot to guard again, man. I always do that. What's in my soul? All right, so let's do. I might have fucked up. And then we're going to perfect guard. Discarding the grade 1. Stop getting cards. All right, what's in my drop? All right, I have 2 Provenances in drop. That's good. And we have the order in hand, so we can get them back from the drop during the main phase. Let's get our grade 3. That's gonna be 5k. Then we can use this from the drop. It's gonna give me 15k power. And then we're gonna go 48. Yeah. He said I might as well show off. Oh, he had his OT. He has OT the whole time. He just drew the OT off of the draw. Damn. Damn, big whoopsie daisy happens to all the new players. It is what it is. All right, let's go. Let's play our order, which is top 7 for 1 to hand, right? All right, so top 7 for a Direful doll. Does it matter what the Direful doll is? Oh shit! I can actually grab the persona right off of this. All right, give me that. Then I can use the other skill to put 2 into soul. So we'll put Provenanza into soul, and we'll put, I guess, the grade 3. Oh wait, no, the grade 3 can call itself. No, we'll just put the other Provenanza in. Then we'll go this thing skill because I like this thing. Bottom deck, and it puts a Direful doll. Regalis piece still inside the deck too. Oh, his Regalis piece. Use up to 1 Direful doll card in your drop. Put in, so I guess we'll put one of the fucking triggers. To soul. All right, then we're gonna go skill, counterblast. We'll call Griselda, Provenanza, and Pelagia. Griselda's skill will draw. She's gonna get 5k. He's gonna get 5k, and then we gotta put a card from our hand into soul. So we'll put you into soul for now. And skill from the drop. She's gonna go back to soul. I'm gonna call this bad girl out. And then we'll call this. All right. I think I did it right this time. Or we could put this here. No, because we won't have a rear guard for it. I call this from Soul, right? I didn't have anything else in Soul to call. Yeah, that's fine. It is what it is. Alright, so you have 5k power, you have 5k power, you have power plus 10k. And I think that's all we got. Alright, let's go battle phase. So we're gonna go 33 to Vanguard. GG. It runs very smoothly. I just need some actual practice with it. Direful got new support. Yes, they did. They got 2 new cards, and they're pretty good. Yeah, never put the counter charger behind the Vanguard. Yeah, I learned. So probably the best one to put behind the Vanguard is Pelagia, right? It just has to boost. It doesn't have to do anything with the rear guard. Whereas this needs to see a Direful put into the bind zone. So usually you're going to do that on your first attack. So you don't want to put this behind the Vanguard because then it won't see it until after the Vanguard swings, in which case a lot of times that doesn't happen. It's a little weird. So this one and the contract you want to be behind rear guards. We probably don't need 4 Concedas. That's kind of pushing it. I do like Consolata. I was really wishing I had that card more often. So I think we're gonna up that to 3. So here are the 2 new cards for you, Vero. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing your name right. Virozel. Let me know if that's how you want me to say it. So here we got Direful Conceda. Continuous Guardian Circle. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Direful in its card name, it gets 5,000 shield. So it's guarding. I like that because it gets the 5,000 shield whether you guard from hand or if you guard with it from the bind zone. In which case, this is a 15,000 shield from the bind zone. Act, soul, or drop. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Direful in its card name, cost Counterblast 1. Put this card on the bottom of your deck. Choose up to 1 card with Direful in its card name from your drop. Put it into the soul, and you get all of your front row units with Direful in their card name get power plus 5,000 until end of turn. You cannot play the same cost of act abilities with cards with the same name as this card until end of turn. Basically, you get to get a card from your drop, put it into the soul, bottom deck this, your front row gains 5k. And because it gives you the player that skill, when you call out new rear guards with like Provenenza, you still get to keep that 5k. So that's actually pretty good for their pressure. That's one of the new cards. The other new card is this one, Direful. How do y'all pronounce that? Gigliola? Is that how you say it? I guess Gigliola is close enough. So what Gigliola does is this is our early game, or one of our early games. When this unit is placed on rear guard, if you have a Vanguard, not a grade 3. Auto, when this unit is placed on rear guard circle, if you have a Vanguard with Direful in its card name, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card with Direful in its card name, or up to 1 for now, forget the passage of time. The order. You have from among them, reveal it, put into your hand, shuffle the deck. If you reveal the card, choose a card from your hand, put it into soul. And then auto rear guard circle when this unit attacks. If you have a grade 3 greater Vanguard with Direful in its card name, you may have this unit get 10,000 power to end the battle if you do bind this unit. Yeah. It's free. It's a free searcher. Now, let me get these fucking draw triggers that were never supposed to be here in the first place. I thought they were the fronts. I'm sorry. Dark States. Trigger. There's the fronts. Pink. The rare is the true cream of the crop. The double rare is good, but the filler you get with it makes it the cake. Replaced. Yeah, it's good. Having just played it, mind you, I haven't played Direful in months. So a lot of the support is new to me. I like the order. I like this grade 3. I like that it can call stuff from the drop after I figured that out. New grade 2 is okay. I wish I had seen it more in that game. This might be my favorite card in the deck right now. It's just a smart way to pump up your rear guards and choose your attack patterns. And then this thing was nuts. Every time this thing was in the drop, I was happy. I'm actually gonna put that up to 4. I lied. I did like seeing that. Gigliola. You know what? I'm just leaving the build the way it was. It was working so well. And we have so many ways to dig for dolls. All right, give me a second, chat. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm back. Dolls are Magnolia's arch nemesis. Is Direful doll gameplay similar to Heart Lulu? The statement is fact checked by the true Dark States Patriots. Similar, kind of. I think it loops its rear guards a little bit easier, whereas Heart Lulu has the advantage because of its deck thin. The amount of deck thin that deck has is insane, and their new units also deck thin, so it makes it even higher for them to hit triggers, and I think that's their biggest strength, especially as the game gets later, because otherwise it feels like every other deck that just does five, decently big attacks. But the amount of cards they can pull out of deck is insanity. Direful doll, similar. Direful doll also has the advantage of the units it binds become extra shields that you can guard with. Even if you can't guard attacks, you still want to be able to guard with them just to get the back in the drop so you can recycle them. All right, guys, I will let you decide because I forgot I have a doctor's appointment today in an hour and 45 minutes. So, I'm probably gonna cut stream in about 45 minutes. Maybe a little bit longer. We'll see. So I'll let you all decide. Do you want to see another game with dolls? Because dolls unfortunately takes a long fucking time. Or do you want to jump into Fiore, which is the third deck we're going to play today? Fiore. Everybody okay with that? All right, Fiore it is. All right. I will say these card arts are gorgeous. Order Zone, Rear Guard Circle. This is played by riding from Fiore. That's it. That's you, right? Okay, cool. Reveal a grade 3 with Fiore and its card name from your ride deck. Put a Blue or Garden token from your Order Zone if you have a grade 3. If you have Vanguard Fiore and its card name gets 5,000 shield. Okay. So now let's go. Let's find our ride line first. All of your rear guards with Fiore and their card name cannot be chosen by your opponent's card effects. What the fuck? Cost Soul Blast, choose one of your grade 2 or less engage cards and call it to rear guard. Alright, I don't know what the fuck engage means, but we're gonna figure it out. Alright, so that's our, obviously we gotta put these in. I do like that it's Keter. That's interesting already. But that grade 2 is nuts, because if you rush grade 2, you don't have to worry about your opponent swinging, your opponent retiring your shit. All I know about Fiore is the deck is very defensive. Why have we played nothing but defensive decks today? We started off with Zerith Phantom. That deck is extremely defensive. Then we played Dolls. Now we're playing this. All right, so put a Bellwood Garden token into the Ore Zone. All right, so we need this in the toolbox. So what the fuck does it do? Act Ore Zone once per turn. Rest this card. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose up to 2 cards with Fiore in their card name. Engage them into your garden and shuffle the deck. What the fuck does engage mean? Auto Order Zone at the beginning of your ride phase. If you have a grade 3 greater Vanguard Fiore in its card name, discard a card from hand. Choose one of your engaged cards with the same card name as your Vanguard and ride it as stand. What the fuck? Not that. The fact that my phone keeps going off. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, chat. If that call wasn't so important, I would not have taken it. Especially since we're so close to ending stream. It actually limits me even more. All right, so I'm guessing this engage mechanic is it? You said it's the same as somebody said it was the same scout mechanic as heroes. So they just go into the order. Okay, makes sense. All right, so this when your opponent plays an order, cost bind this card, draw a card. You cannot play the auto. If your opponent played an order this turn, this unit gets what that was placed on by your card's ability this turn, get 10,000 power. That seems bad. I mean, a lot of decks play order, so that first effect seems alright, but that second effect seems kind of awful. If your opponent's played an order this turn, and this unit was placed by your card's ability this turn, it gets 10,000 power. So basically, only if they play a blitz order. That seems wildly mediocre. So Fantome is a big improvement with the 2 new cards, provided you don't damage 2 personas and draw all your crits. When this unit is placed by riding, we already have that. When this unit is placed on rearguard, choose up to 2 cards with Fiore and their different card names from this unit from your drop and engage them into your garden. When this unit boosts a grade 3 or greater card with Fiore and its card name, this unit gets 2,000 power until end of that battle. See, that seems okay. That seems like a good way to get our pieces back. When your unit with Fiore and its card name in the same column as this unit stands, Soul Blast 1 stand this unit. If you have a Vanguard Fiore, I hate cards like this, but we might have to run it because I don't think we have anything else. All your rearguards Fiore and their card name cannot be. That's the grade 2. When this unit is placed on rearguard by your card's ability, if you have a Vanguard with Fiore and its card name, this unit gets boost until end of turn. Choose one of your opponent's rearguards. It gets shield minus 5,000 until end of turn. That's good. When this unit is put on Guardian Circle, if you have a Vanguard with Fiore and its card name, choose one of your opponent's units, and that unit gets one. Oh. Very defensive, but kind of cool. I like that I can reduce your opponent's shield value. This one has a lot of fucking wall of text. When this unit is placed on rearguard or put into the Guardian Circle, if you have a Vanguard Fiore and its card name, cost Counterblast 1, the top 2 cards of your deck, choose a card from among them, put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck or into your soul. And if your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets 5,000 power, 5,000 shield. Okay. Continuous rearguard circle. During your turn, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard Fiore and its card name, this unit gets 5,000 power. Okay. Auto rearguard circle once per turn. When your grade 3 or greater Vanguard Fiore and its card name attacks Energy Blast 3, stand this unit and choose a card with Fiore and its card name from your drop and engage into your garden. That's a 4 of. Absolutely, that's a 4 of. Our grade 3, we already have a Persona Rides. What the fuck is this one? When this unit is placed on rearguard by your card's ability, if you have a Vanguard with Fiore and its card name, choose one of your opponent's front row rearguards. Increase this unit's power and shield, each by the original shield of the unit on the chosen rearguard circle until the end of your opponent's next turn. And your opponent puts all of the units chosen by this effect on the bottom of the deck in any order. What the fuck do you mean? Wait, when this unit is placed on rearguard by your card's ability. Okay, so usually it'd be this, right? The top 7 cards, engage them, auto order zone at the beginning of your great ride phase if you have. So choose one of your engaged cards with the same name as your. Wait, I'm confused. So the garden. Rest this card, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to 2 cards with Fiore and their card name, engage them into your garden, and shuffle the deck. So how do you get them out of the order zone? Because the second effect says, at the beginning of your ride phase, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Fiore and its card name, discard a card from hand, choose one of your engaged cards with the same name as your Vanguard, and ride it as stand. If you rode, activate Persona Ride, and you cannot ride until end of turn. How the fuck do you get the rear guards out of the garden? When the unit is placed, choose up to 2 cards with. I'm confused. Chat, explain. Chat, please explain. Increases unit shield. Turn your opponent. Is it the grade 3? All of your rearguards of Fiore and their card name cannot be chosen by your opponent's card effects, and during your turn, all of your front row units with Fiore get 5k power. Active Vanguard circle once per turn. Counterblast 1. Choose up to the same number of engaged cards with different card names as the grade of your opponent's Vanguard. Call them to rearguard. If you Persona roll this turn, this unit gets +1 grade. Okay, never mind. Auto Vanguard circle once per turn. When this unit is attacked, cost Soul Blast 1. Choose one any number of your rearguards with Fiore and their card name. Move them to the Guardian circle. Damn, that's cool. I like a good defensive option. All right, so basically, if you play this off of your grade 3, it's going to gain power and shield value equal to the shield value of one of your opponent's rearguards. And then you put the rearguard on the bottom of the deck, so it also retires. Pseudo retires. See his F. I feel bad. I'm hopping out in the middle of building mains, but I catch the VOD when I get back. All right, Jube, I appreciate you, dog. I got to speed through this because we only got like a half an hour and I got to go. Now, unfortunately, I think I have to play this ass card. I basically have to play all of these at max because they're all we have. When the unit is placed by riding from Bell Proa, reveal a grade 3. No, that's the other thing. When your opponent plays an order, bind this card, draw a card, and you cannot play. Continuous rate. If your opponent played an order this turn, this unit. This card is bad. I'd rather play a fucking random vanilla, a random not support card, because that card is really bad. This deck pretty much just put every maid at 4 to fill the space. Oh, I don't like that. All right, hold on. Let me do my thing. All right, first let's get trigger units. The deck seems like it has a strong plus engine. Correct me if I'm wrong. So we're gonna go with the usual. All right, nationless. Since the grade 3 can spit out a board, very dull-esque. Alright, now we need our Regalis. And then we need our Sentinels. Alright, now we can just figure out from there what we're going to do. Now, how do we get the maids into the garden? Oh, it just does it itself. Look at top 7 and choose 2, put them in. So we don't need to play anything. I mean, I guess this calls 3. Do I want to play Biscotti? We got 5. I mean, yeah. I can play 4 Biscotti. And then we just need one more card. Same materials, you want as much names as possible to hit the top 7 searches. It just sucks that the only other grade 1 we have is fucking ass. Like, we're maxed out on everything but this fucking stupid grade 1 that I think is god awful. Whatever. Could call it Bell. Let's go try it. I feel like of all the decks, this is going to be the worst one. But I could be wrong. Well, my deck is invalid. Why is my deck invalid? What did I forget? Oh. Never mind, I'm back. I don't use Biscotti in this deck since I want to use all my energy on my extra attacks. You could play Nebula Order or Sylveon. You don't need 4 of the back row restand made. Oh, I have plenty of space. I definitely could agree with not playing Biscotti. Because I could cut this card out of the deck. I hate this card already. And I can just go the Nebula Order. Nebula Knight. I could play these, and I could play Sylveon, which feels better to me. Alright, cool. You could play Sylveon Nebula, but we're trying to play a deck that isn't 90% the same as every other Keter deck. Yeah, but those are good cards. I know everybody hates the Keter pile, but you can't not play good cards. You're actively nerfing yourself, you know what I mean? Alright, Jafari, let's go. Unfortunately, we'll probably only have time for one game. I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot the tape was a shorter stream. I have so many doctor's appointments and stuff. Bottom deck. I guess I'll keep the rest. All right, whatever. Let's take a look. No way we're playing the fucking mirror match. What are the chances of that? Unless this is one of you guys and you're just doing this on purpose. No, I got into a big argument with somebody in the Yu-Gi-Oh community about when I was trying to combine Cyber Dragons with different archetypes. And they go, why are you doing that? You're ruining Cyber Dragon. And I'm like, why am I not going to play good cards? I'm literally making it worse by trying to make it as vanilla as possible. Then we're going to go main phase, skill, rest. It's top 7, right? For 2? Yeah, top 7. View top 7. And we got 1. Because it was all those fucking triggers. This is why Keta are losing some its identity, because it's mostly just pure Ketapile. When am I streaming again? Technically Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I won't be playing Vanguard. I usually play Vanguard once a week. I will be streaming Resident Evil if you're a fan of horror games or want to see me get scared. Fuck it. Sounds good. This is the most anti-Ketapile ever. Players are still making it Selgion Nebula. Oh, he gave me minus 5,000 power. What? When your opponents... This was point the guard took if you have a Vanguard Bell Fiore. Choose one of your opponent's units. That's crazy. I didn't know you could reduce the Vanguard. That was nuts. You'll be there? All right, cool. I want to say I'm just under halfway through the game. We've done 2 streams about it. And yeah, I've gotten scared a few times, but now we're playing as Leon, so now I feel strong. Grace is fucking... Ugh. Alright, this deck is going to be confusing as shit for me for a little bit. Choose one of your grade 2 engage cards and call it to rear guard. Okay. I'm just going to eat this. Oh, what a wasted heal trigger. Another tip by putting Selga on Nebula, if the stick goes from 20 to 520. Grace POV are mad scary, to be honest. Yeah, she was hard. She was hard to play as. Alright, so this, all of our regards can't be chosen. We're gonna go this. Top 7. Alright, now we have options. So choose one of your grade 2 or less cards and call it to rear guard. Okay, so we're gonna put... Let's put... Well, we have it. We already have our multi-attacker in. So at least the multi-attacker plays just like Direful doll. Thinking. All right, we should probably just keep grabbing our multi-attackers, and then let's grab. When the unit is placed on rear, go to 2 of your build. Your drop. When the unit is boosted grade 3, gets to okay. So we're gonna buy your. We'll put you. All right, we're gonna go skill. Soul Blast 2. Call this one. If you have a Vanguard with Bell Fiore and its card instrument boost, choose one of your opponent's rear guards and it gets 5,000 shield. Why would I want to reduce? Oh, intercepts. Okay. Oh. First time. All right, let's go battle phase. It was an accident. Our opponent's cool. He hooked me up. Grab check. $18. Vanguard generics at its finest, I guess. It sucks, but it's how the ball rolls. Yeah. Back to what you said, Vi, about Grace's POV. They did a good job of making Grace feel weak and making her segments much scarier, and they did a great job making Leon feel like him. No, does it only get skill when it's called from hand? No. All right, cool. I do like that I can get 5 attacks with it. Now, does the Grade 3 have to call all different names? If you Persona roll this turn, they should get +1 critical. No, you do not. That's cool. Can't be chosen. He's gonna reduce my he's gonna reduce my rear guard's defense, but my shield value. The grade 3 solid too. All your rear guards can't be chosen by card effects is nuts. 33 is fucking sick. Wait, what just happened? Oh my god. Alright, so if I guard 28, 25, 30, I can guard 40. Two to pass. Did I fuck something up? Can choose V. Wait, what? Oh, when the genius put on the ground, took over, you have a Vanguard with Fiore. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I can't. I forgot that I can give -5k, so I could have guarded with less. So, no, we're still gonna guard the same. Uh-oh. You've got to be shitting me. Why? What? Why would you even risk it? I'm gonna fucking die. I hate games. Look at this. 5 cards, no triggers. I've seen 1 trigger the whole game. 1. I hate games like this. This makes me feel awful. This makes me not want to play the fucking game. I know I just sound like a whiny bitch, but dude, this is crazy. And then this shit happens where I don't get anything off the. Never mind. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just being a fucking whiny bitch. Just deal with it. All right. So then we're gonna go skill counterblast 1. I get to call 3, right? Yeah. So we're gonna call 2 multi attackers. And that's grade 1. I'm going to go skill, kind of last 1, top 2. Can't be the same? Why not? Choose up to the same number as your engaged cards with different card names. Okay. Oops. It's fine. Look at top 2. It's choose a card from among them, put it into hand, put the rest of the bottom of the deck. Okay, so you two. I'll add this to hand. I'll put this to the bottom of the deck. And apparently need shield. And then if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard, this gets 5,000 power, 5,000 shield. Okay. The shield is placed on by your card's ability. If you have a Vanguard with Bell Fiore and its card name, choose one of your opponent's front or rear guards. Increase. I thought I can't choose. Increase this unit's power. Yeah, because you have to choose. Does choosing not count as targeting? You. Yeah, but you don't have any non. Make us choose rearguard circle. If you have Vanguard, choose one of your opponent's front row rearguard circles. Oh, okay. So, I mean, they both only have 5k shields. Well, no, didn't one get increased shield? Yeah, that one has increased shield. It chooses rearguard circle. Cool. Alright, and then this one, when this unit is placed on rearguard circle, choose 2 guard, and then this guy, which is going to let me put 2 from the drop into the order zone, right? So, well, you and you, not the order zone, but you know what I mean. I engage 2 of them. However the fuck you want to say it. Alright, so I could have got 5 attacks, but we're not doing it. So my front row gets 5k because of my Vanguard. When this unit is attacked, cost, choose any of your Belfiores and you can guard with them. Okay. So you have 5k from your own skill. I already gave it to you. During your turn, if you have a grade 3 greater Vanguard Belfiore, you get 5k as well. Oh, did I? No, yeah, I was right. So the reason I picked that grade 2, not only is it because it's a multi-attack, it's because it increases its shield by 5k. So I gave my rear guard 5k with the skill. It says you choose it, increase it by the shield, by the original shield. Oh, the original shield. Never mind. Never mind. It's original shield. That sucks. That was almost a cool move. All right, I think we got everything done that we can do. So 33 to Vanguard. All right, we gotta hurry because I gotta go. Alright, so using the Vanguard skill to block with all the rear guards. So that's 28. Need another 5k. Alrighty. So that goes to soul. Swing, skill, Energy Blast 3, stand, and I put 1 from the drop into the garden. And then you stand, not the garden, but yeah, close enough. Oh. Yeah, I don't think that costs a soul blast. Twin drive, first check. I guess it don't matter what I give it to, right? I guess we'll just give it over here. Critical. That matters because we're gonna put that right there and that right there. So 1 damage. Well, I gotta make up for the double crit he hit me with. Cool. So that's 4 damage if he can't block it. All right, we're gonna swing with this rear guard first because then both of these are lethal. Power plus 2k because of this guy. 28, 43. All right, and then 100 million for 2. That's a heal trigger that don't help because I'm already at 5 damage. Front trigger, that's crazy. Ouch. Well, that happened. He had plenty of guard. I did not. I like the playstyle. I wish the rear guards were a little bit better. I feel like they're a little restrictive. This one doesn't do much, but it does get your stuff back. This card's... you guys know I don't like the cards that they're just for restand. I get that it gets 5k shield because you can guard with your rear guard with the Vanguard, but I definitely think the deck needs soul. This one's the most interesting one, being able to reduce your opponent's shield for intercepts and being able to reduce somebody when you guard with it. I think that's pretty cool, and it reduces it till end of turn. That's going to be fire against restanding rear guards and vanguards. Their restander does a lot. It's cool. I wish this one wasn't original shield. It should have been if your opponent increased their shield at all, because there are effects that increase the shield out there, and they're not super plentiful, so it's not like that would have made this card broken or something. I'll have to fuck with this a little more. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go. Thanks for tuning in. Next Vanguard stream will be next Wednesday. Next stream will be Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. If you guys want to see me play some Resident Evil, I'm trying to get back on my proper schedule. Next episode review should be out tomorrow, God willing, as long as nothing crazy happens over the next 24 hours, like it's been happening. All right, I might as well tell y'all what's going on real quick and why I'm like rushing out the door. So I have a troubled teen, and when I say troubled, I mean she is doing everything under the sun. She's been smoking weed, she's been drinking. She came up to me saying she wanted to have a kid, and now I'm hearing rumors that she's sleeping with people over the age of 18. Mind you, my daughter's 15, and that she's trying to have a baby. That turned into a giant fight. I Mind you, she's been in problem child for a while, so I've done everything under the sun. I've had her in therapy. I've had her on meds. She's been hospitalized, like a million different things, to the point where there's really no other option. I got the courts involved, and they were trying to give her services, and she was refusing services and saying she didn't want to come home, so she was released to Child Protective Services. So they have control of her, well, physically. She was in a group home for a little bit. She ran away from the group home, got into a fight. The cops got called. She got brought back to the group home. She damn near had a mental breakdown the next day and was taken to crisis. Now she is being hospitalized, and I gotta go bring stuff over there. And then, of course, I also have a doctor's appointment today. So it's been crazy. But this stuff has been happening over the last couple of weeks. That's why my schedule's been all over the place. That's why I've had so many canceled streams. That's why I've had so many videos not come out on time. I apologize. I'm trying to get everything back under control. I know you guys are gonna say life gets in the way. Take care of my own. I'm doing that. Doesn't mean I want to give up on you guys. I appreciate all your support, and I will keep on pumping out content as soon as I can. All right, y'all. Also, my reaction stream I had to leave like mid reaction stream, and I told them what was going on too. So you guys deserve to know as well. Anyway, enough from me. Keep an eye out on the Discord. I'll tell you guys more of what's going on. And of course, keep an eye out for the stream schedule. I'll talk to y'all later.